2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A breathtaking view of Ski City, USA. This is where it's all going down tonight. Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Hassan Whiteside.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
Well, this one's about to get going, but first, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Kawhi Leonard didn't come into the league as a go-to scorer, but that's what he's become. He said it's just about taking advantage of the moment. Keep going to your spots, keep shooting, be aggressive for the team, and don't shy away, pretty much. That's what I take pride in, he said. Guys?
He is elite. Thanks much for that, Allie. Boy, it's always intriguing to watch this kind of chess match. Brent, two teams that really understand how to play the game.
And you wonder how many little tweaks and how deep in the playbook these coaches are going to go to try to gain some kind of advantage.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. Kawhi Leonard out there with Reggie Jackson. And it's George in at the 3. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gay out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. So the Clippers win the tip. Stolen by Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Fires the 3. Poke loose. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Now here's George. Defense right on him.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
First team foul.
And the Clippers have possession. Jackson outside. George outside. The 3. And Conley grabs the miss. Lays it up and banks it in.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Jackson outside. Pass to George. Lets it fly. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Outside Conley. Now Gay. Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
Jackson against Conley. Leonard outside. It's George on the wing. Counted from distance. George has got 5 points.
Well, Paul George starting to feel real comfortable right now at the three-point line. You feel like when Kawhi Leonard is on your team, you've got a pretty good chance of winning an NBA championship.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Mitchell. Over Leonard. Oh, Leonard with the block.
Let this be a reminder, when you're going up for a shot, it's always important to know where Kawhi Leonard may be lurking.
Now here's George. Really played well against Phoenix in his last game. Tries it from the block. And he drops in the layup off the glass. You know, you look at the career of Leonard. He's always been a factor for a title run, Brent.
Well, of course, that was the case in San Antonio when he stepped in to become a leader at such an early age. And then his game, it's just perfectly built for the playoffs. He can get anywhere on the floor. He squares up in the mid-range. And, of course, on defense, man, he's tough to deal with.
Yep, that one's good.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Leonard. 23 points his last outing. Counted.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Conley passes to Gobert. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Outside Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Over Leonard. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
Gay against George. Up top, Jackson. Zubac passes to Jackson. Up top, Zubac. Defended by Gobert. Leonard for three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
The kick out to Conley. Here's Gobert. Boy, he really had an off game against the Wizards. Mitchell's shot is good.
And with great body control, too. Mitchell maneuvers himself nicely for contact finishes.
Down low. Another shot. And he sinks the layup.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Conley. 9 points in his last outing. With the floater. That one is off. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-6 run. George finds Jackson. And here's Leonard. Checked by Mitchell. Pass to George. Lets the three fly. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah trailing here. Inside. With his first shot attempt. 2 points. That one goes.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Now here's George. He's got 5 to the paint. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. He has 6. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Conley passes to Gobert. And there's the drive. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Incredible balance on that take. You gotta respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
Jackson, the pass to George. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
And down it goes. 2 points.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
The Clippers in the lead. Jackson, the pass to Zubac. George outside. To the middle. And George with the jam.
What awareness there from Kawhi, waiting for his teammate to break free and then finds him.
Mitchell against Leonard. Outside Mitchell. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in the game. Leonard on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. George drives in. And a missed layup.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Here's O'Neal. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Hey, guys, can we show some love to the defense in that game? They were relentless. They were dominant. It was just a great performance overall.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your jazz dancers. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your jazz dancers.
A big group substitution here for Utah. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Gobert. Bogdanovich comes in for Gay. Ingles, he's checked in for O'Neal. And Clarkson subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Bledsoe with it. Now Whiteside defending. And that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Pass to man. Shoots over Ingles. Man misses. The Jazz have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Clarkson against Kennard. Baseline jumper. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Jordan Clarkson tries to be aggressive for most of the game, and when he's looking to score from the mid-range, if he knocks a couple down, he can be dangerous.
Here's Batum. And here's Kennard. He also had a big impact in that win against the Suns. Shot clock at 5. On the wing man. Ingles defending. Man misses. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Now here's Whiteside. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. The kick out to Ingles. Fires for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
Last go-around, they lost the regular season series to this team, but beat them in the playoffs.
Here's man. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Over Clarkson. And that one's good. Man. So it's Utah now. Trailing by 2. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Up top Ingles. Wide open. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Ibaka finds Kennard. Back to Ibaka. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Utah with the ball. Conley passes to Whiteside. Pass to Clarkson from outside the arc. And he can't get that one. And Los Angeles the other way now.
Talk about fit being so important in this league. When you look at Eric Bledsoe, his first 3 seasons, he struggled with the Clippers and was behind Chris Paul, averaging just 6 points a game.
Here's Batum. 5 on the clock. Man misses.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Clarkson passes to Ingles. Now Whiteside. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Nails it from 3. They got to start in L.A., but Bledsoe was traded to the Suns in 2013. Then Eric went off for 17 a game his first year in the Valley.
I feel like Bledsoe chomping at the bit for that kind of opportunity and transforming into one of the premier scoring guards in the NBA just like that. It's a bulldog mentality on defense, too, that opened the eyes of a lot of opponents and GMs across the league.
The shot by Conley, no good. The Clippers trail. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Bledsoe, pass to Kennard, and he drives in. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Unselfish play there by Bledsoe. Does a great job scanning, noticing somebody's open, get them the ball.
Conley passes to Ingles. Clarkson with the ball. It's tipped. Conley against Bledsoe. Shoots over Whiteside. Bledsoe can't get it to go.
He had a teammate wide open for a better shot. I don't know why he still attempted that with the D right in his face.
Conley. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. It could go. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Jazz leading by 1. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Well, you talk about those players who have been in the grind. The undrafted scrapper Royce O'Neal takes pride in his story.
Thinking back from where I started, overseas, summer camps, mini camps, to where I am now, just an honor being in the position that I am. I'm grateful for the opportunity, so I can tell my story to the younger kids, just the journey, never give up.
Boy, Grant, O'Neal, such a competitor.
Oh, I love this kid. A 6'4" small forward, but as hard as he plays, you don't hear much about him being undersized.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Ingles and Bogdanovich, your small and power forwards. Mike Conley out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Pascal in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Line for 1.
Terrence Mann, one of those guys in the draft that maybe people didn't realize was this good, and the Clippers have done a good job of developing him.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Pascal. On the wing, Clarkson knocks down the triple. Clarkson's got 5 points. And thinking about Mann, you love the competitiveness he shows on the court.
Oh, I love it. He gets out there. He's aggressive on defense. He ups the tempo of play, and he brings that kind of spirit, B.A.
Now here's Kennard. Bledsoe outside. Back to Kennard. Here's Mann. And they get it back. Here's Batum. He's guarded by Conley. Pass to Batum. Here's Mann. This one for 3. The rebound by Ingles. Right side, Bogdanovich. Here's Pascal. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And here's Bledsoe. On the wing man, Ingles defending. From 12 feet. And Paschal secures it. Utah leading. Left side Ingles. Paschal can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. From 9 feet out, the shot no good.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. A different look for Utah. Rudy Gobert comes in for Bogdanovich, and Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Conley. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Clarkson. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
And the strength of Clarkson on display. Awesome job fending off the defense and not letting that deter him from scoring.
Now here's Jackson, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's Leonard. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Clarkson passes to Ingles. Now here's Mitchell. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Mitchell's got 8.
The defense has to get up inside and press Mitchell. He's thinking of shooting it whenever he has the ball.
Pass to Leonard. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Tries again. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Clarkson outside. Now Paschal, defended by Jackson. From 8 feet away. And Paschal gets it to go on the assist by Clarkson. Paschal's got his first 2 points of the night. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Jackson, the pass to Leonard from deep. Rebound, Utah. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. Here's Paschal. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Well, a combo guard who can do a lot of things decently well. Jordan Clarkson, solid at dishing that rock.
Jackson with it. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Jackson on the wing. 6 to shoot. Over Gobert, and Gobert with a block. They recover it, and it's Gobert with a rebound. The Jazz have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Ingles passes to Clarkson. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. Gay's checked in for Utah. O'Neal comes in for Ingles. Zubats, he's checked in for the Clippers. George comes in for Kennard. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
the Jazz Dancers dancing. Make some noise, sporting fans.
Jackson against Clarkson. Jackson, the pass to Leonard. Here's George. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight.
His range goes out a lot further, but didn't need to on that possession.
Now here's Clarkson. 9 points for him in his last game. Here's Mitchell. Good work defensively by Leonard.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off. He looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
The kick out to Gay. There's the triple. Drops in the 3. Gay's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This is Rudy Gay's game, outstanding at seizing the initiative and then looking to shoot once he catches the ball.
Jackson finds Leonard. And here's George. Shot clock at 6. Doesn't go that time. And Utah will come the other way. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Yeah, and quick. Like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
George outside. Buries it from 3. George has got 12.
Yeah, which ways tonight has Paul George not made an impact in this game? A one-man wrecking crew.
Pass to O'Neal. Now Gay. Here's Mitchell. Leonard defending. Fader on the way. Mitchell misses.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Here's George, and George with the jam.
Well, on that kind of move, Paul George is such a great scorer. He can stay in control even at full speed.
Timeout. And the Jazz call time here.
And Paul George just had such a fantastic year on the wing. Maybe a career season for him last year.
Quick, loudest section wants a teacher.
The Jazz making a switch here. Whiteside's checked in.
Whiteside.
And Utah has possession. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Clarkson. 3-pointer. The Clippers grab the miss.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And now just a 3-point Jazz lead. Outside Mitchell. For 3, O'Neal. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. O'Neal's got his second bucket on the night.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Utah's gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Clarkson. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Jackson outside. It's George on the wing, defended by Gay. 6 on the shot clock. No good. 3 for 7 shooting so far. Utah has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Leonard against Mitchell. Gay inside. Back to Mitchell. It's stolen by Leonard. Pass to George. Now here's Leonard. Checked by Mitchell. Clarkson against George. Now Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. It's going to go on Reggie Jackson. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
It also feels like they just got into a great rhythm from the three-point line right away in the game.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. And a huge part of any NBA team's success is health, especially as we move to the middle part of the schedule.
Well, we know injuries are a part of the game, and they shape every NBA season. Unfortunately, they can end a team's season at any moment.
Bogdanovich has checked in for Utah. Conley comes in for Clarkson. Batum is checked in for the Clippers. Bledsoe comes in for Jackson. Good on the second one.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level, I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
And he makes all 3. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Clock at 4. Bledsoe finds Leonard. Over Mitchell. Leonard can't get it to go.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss so many open looks from there.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And the Clippers have possession. After the basket by Utah. Stolen by Conley. Driving inside. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Looking to win the run. And it's finished off inside by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got his first bucket in this one.
Look, it's nice to be a tough, small guy in this league. If you're built like Eric Bledsoe, the contact, no effect.
Whiteside, the pass to Conley. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
Pass to Zubac. A minute 4 left in the second quarter. Now here's George. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
That's where you get a good indicator of how skilled Paul George is. Gets creative against the defense.
Conley finds Gay. George against Mitchell. Pass to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The floater. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. George against Bogdanovich. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. for the Jazz. Pascal, he's checked in for Whiteside, and it's Ingles in for Gay. Utah's got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Bledsoe against Conley. Fires from deep. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
Yeah, defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
And so it's Utah in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Quinn Snyder, and Coach, you're getting stops in the first half. What do you attribute to that?
Well, we're playing hard, scrambling, picking up our effort, trying to be precise and disciplined and talk, and not resting on our laurels at any point.
Hopefully you can remain active on the defensive end in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Paul George has been sensational.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. Kawhi Leonard out there with Reggie Jackson. And it's George in at the 3. That shot is good by O'Neal. The Clippers shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Here's George. The 3. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
What's the pick used for? It's used for separation, and Paul George got it there.
Mitchell into the lane, and Mitchell with the slam.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Gay with the ball, and it's Leonard picking him up. Mitchell against Jackson. With some arc. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Jackson outside. George for 3. It's not going to go for him. And Utah the other way now. Pass to O'Neal. To the inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
And it's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
And so Gobert nails both of them. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Jackson, the pass to George. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Jackson against Conley. Pass to Gay. Clock at 6. The 3 ball. He got a piece of it, and they recover it. They retain possession. Shoots over Jackson. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Los Angeles has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. George outside. Pass to Leonard. And there's the lob. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's Jackson. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Utah's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Leonard outside. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Here's Jackson after the basket by Utah. Pass to Zubats. Over Conley. And Zubats with the basket on the assist from Jackson.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Conley against Jackson. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And maybe one of the best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
Pass to George. Banked it in off the glass. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Here's Gobert. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Jazz.
They haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They've been the aggressors.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
Grant, as someone who played abroad on Team USA, how exciting is it to see how much more international the league has become?
It's fantastic, no question. You know, back then we saw so many talented foreign stars playing internationally, but now the best really do all find their way here to the NBA.
Now here's George. He's got 21. Offline with a 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Mitchell. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Mitchell's got 17.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Mitchell against Leonard. Shoots off the step back, and there's another one for the Clippers.
Count on Kawhi Leonard to work as much as he needs to get to the spots on the floor where he can be successful. He's a good shooter from mid-range.
Now here's Conley. He's got 14. Count it. He's got 16.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Back to George. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. George has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Mitchell against Leonard. Free throw line jumper. Mitchell misses.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Pass to Leonard. Over Mitchell. And too long on the shot. The Jazz have gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. Gay finds Conley. Back to Gay. And here's Mitchell. He's got 17. George with the block.
Not many guys have the two-way ability of a Paul George. Just as dangerous defensively as he can be offensively.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Now here's Jackson. George outside. Back to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Up and over Conley. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Over to the wing. Here's Conley. Buries it down low. Conley's got 18 points in the game.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
The Clippers call timeout.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
A different look for Utah. Bogdanovich has checked in for Gobert. Ingles comes in for O'Neal. And Clarkson subbed in for Conley. The Clippers have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. And I think when you say Mike Conley all-star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Now here's Clarkson. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And they'll get another chance. Gay to pass to Mitchell. There's the 3. The shot off that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Clarkson against Bledsoe. Down low. Here's Mann. Uses the glass on the layup. Mann's got 7 points in the game. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Clarkson left side. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. A different look for Utah. Hassan Whiteside comes in for Gay. And it's Pascal in for Clarkson. On the wing, Ingles. Giving this team some energy. Averaging a little over 10 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell, the pass to Ingles. Oh, they get a hand on it. In transition, here come the Clippers. Now here's Bledsoe. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pascal defends, takes a 13-footer. They grab their own miss. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up.
Shooting for LA, Marcus Morris Sr. Shooting one.
One shot.
Utah has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Mitchell against Bledsoe. Knocks it loose. Back to man. Pass to Bledsoe. High arcing shot. Ibaka with it. On the wing man. 4 on the clock. Utah with the rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Mitchell. That shot off. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Now Bledsoe. Kicks it out to Kennard. The rebound by Ingles.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Bledsoe with it.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Into the lane. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And it's Mitchell penetrating and rejected. And he recovers it. Whiteside down low. That's Ibaka defending. And that one's good. Whiteside's gotten his first bucket of the night.
You have to do a lot of things defensively to prevent Hassan Whiteside from scoring. He is just an Adonis out there. Look at that body, and still gets those shots to go like he did there.
Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's foul number 2 for him.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Mike Conley's checked in for Whiteside. Zubats, he's checked in for the Clippers. Conley against Bledsoe. Pass to Ibaka. Shoots over Pascal. Here's Zubats. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Here's the floater. And it's good on the layup. Mitchell's got 8 points in the quarter.
What a creative finish by Mitchell. You need the floater as a top scoring guard.
Pass to Kennard. From deep three-point range. Rebound, Utah.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Pascal's got 7 points.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Bledsoe for 3. It doesn't go for him. And so it's the Utah Jazz up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back after this. Quinn Snyder with some words for his players.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity, okay? On misses, you guys really run in space. Anyone can bring it.
Trying to maintain that edge right now. Coach Snyder encouraging his guys.
Solid advice from Coach Snyder, wanting his squad to remain engaged.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Eric Paschal, Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Butler, and it's Oni in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's Oni. Pass to Butler, launches a 3. He drops it from range. Butler's got his first 3 points of the game.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And I think we're all giving more attention to health and well-being. Grant, anything the league can do better to protect player health?
Well, I know they've tried to cut down on travel and minimize back-to-backs, but at the end of the day, you're playing 41 road games and 41 home games. That's what it is. It's a marathon. It's going to be hard, and it's an endurance race. And so, yeah, maybe reducing regular season games, but I'm not sure that's an option. So sometimes you just got to grind it out and get through it and hope for the best for your ball club.
Here's Conley.
It's just a bad foul. You got to be smarter than this.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Clippers on D. O'Neal on the wing. Leonard defending. 6 to shoot. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ibaka. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. They get it back. And the jam by Gobert.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
George against Paschal on the wing man. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Man's got 5 points in the quarter. The Jazz have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Conley. 4-3. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Now George. The 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Conley's got 4 rebounds now.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
O'Neal on the wing. George defending. Paschal passes to Conley. 5 to shoot. And that one good. Conley's got 23.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Now here's George. Pass to Ibaka. And stolen by Gobert. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Clarkson's checked in for Utah. Zubats, he's checked in for the Clippers. Jackson comes in for Bledsoe. The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Gobert against Ibaka. Here's George. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Paschal.
The West has the reputation of being more competitive, but the East is only getting stronger, Brent. Which conference you think right now is tougher?
Yeah, I don't mean to upset anybody that lives east of the Mississippi, BA, but it's the West. I mean, the West has the star power. The West is chock full of incredible teams that have been together for a while and ones that are growing. And if LeBron James is in the West, probably tougher.
And he makes the first.
And you wonder if Paul George finally has a situation here where he could show why he's an elite player, why he's an all-star, but to pay off how hungry he is to prove it with a late postseason run.
Batum is checked in for the Clippers. Johnson comes in for Leonard. George hits them both. And here's Clarkson. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Gobert with it. Jackson in his pocket. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson.
That's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Clarkson finds Bogdanovich. Batum pulls it in. Batum's got 6 rebounds in the game. It seems to be more and more of a challenge for mid-market teams to keep their roster intact. Brent, players have a lot more say than they used to.
Yeah, and this is an onus on ownership and general managers to create the kind of culture that invites star players to come in and start to win. And if you can get that kind of championship buy-in, you've got a chance, even if you're a small market.
The Clippers have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. George passes to Johnson. Back to George. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson outside. And a miss there on the triple. Utah's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Here's O'Neal. Bogdanovich up top. Floats one up. And he makes it. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Jackson. And Gobert with a block. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. A different look for Utah. Gage checked in for Pascal. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Bogdanovich. And Conley subbed in for Clarkson. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
So it's the Clippers now. George. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Paul George has the touch to score from everywhere.
Here's Mitchell. Sweet little floater. Mitchell's got 21.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
George, right side. And Gobert with a block. Conley up top, defended by Jackson. Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. George outside. Inside. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Mitchell finds Conley. Pass to Gay. Here's Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, O'Neal knocks it down from distance.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Now here's George. Back to Jackson. To halt the run. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
And here are the Clippers now, following the bucket by the Jazz. Jackson on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
With impressive quickness, Jackson is usually able to stay a step or 2 ahead of the defense.
And in the 2021 conference finals, 3 out of the 4 teams were helmed by black head coaches. Many hoping that'll help create more opportunities moving forward, Grant.
No question. The NBA is #1 in embracing diversity in its league. Now, we still have a long way to go, but you have to be proud of the coaches who performed, as you said, in last year's conference finals, but also seeing the steps move in the right direction this summer with a lot of hires who are African-American head coaches. So, obviously it's a results-driven business, but greater diversity is certainly welcome.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Whiteside's checked in. Batum is checked in for the Clippers. Winslow comes in for Paul George. And he sinks the second.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
And he nails the third. Utah has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Outside Conley. Whiteside against Zubats. Pass to O'Neal. Left side Mitchell. It's deflected. And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A different look for Utah. Pascal, he's checked in for Gay. Hughes comes in for O'Neal. And Butler is subbed in for Conley. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Johnson, he's checked in for Jackson. Pass to Winslow. Here's Batum. Launches it. The shot, no good. Here's Hughes. Whiteside with it. Winslow defending. Shot from 12. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
That's his first personal foul.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
Oni, he's checked in for Utah. Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Clippers. Mann comes in for Kennard. And that one misses. They talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops, B.A. He played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. And some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity. Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside.
That's his
third foul so far.
4th team foul.
The Clippers have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Mann. Back to Winslow. And here's Johnson. Well, the G League is testing out the one foul shot approach. Meanwhile, the NBA is running commercials between free throws. Brent, do you think the parent league will ever adopt the G League's approach?
I don't think so, BA. I think it's going to stay the way it is, where you're 2 free throws at the line and not doing what the G League is doing with the 1 attempt. But that might be all for speeding up the game. But we still got to get your ad reads in, right?
14 feet away. Hughes, no good. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Butler against Johnson. Now here's Butler. Pass to Whiteside. And there's the rejection. Back to Johnson. Here's Mann. And no good, but close on that one. So he'll shoot 2 now.
That's his first personal
And even
foul.
from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Shooting for LA, Terrence Mann. Taking 2
Take a break.
shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Brent, there are over 50 NBA players from the continent of Africa or with family ties there. And the NBA is investing in Africa's infrastructure for basketball.
Well, they're building courts there. The league is going to grow there. And I think within 5 years, BA, we're going to have an influx of talent and a player who's going to come in to the NBA and make a huge impact.
Both shots good from the stripe. Utah has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the 4th. Johnson against Butler. The baseline J is on the way. He squares up and sinks it. The Clippers have gone 7 of 14 here in the 4th from the floor. Johnson inside. Butler covering. Outside Winslow. Lets it go from deep. That shot missing. And Utah the other way now. Now Butler.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Whiteside. Over Winslow. Nice shot by Whiteside.
That's just pure strength and size from Whiteside. Just a Hulk out there. Remains a matchup problem for basically any roster to try to match up physically.
Here's Mann. He takes it in. He can't get it to go. 1:36 left in the final quarter. Butler with the ball. The NBA has a major presence in Africa now, and you were a big part of making that happen, Grant.
Yeah, no, it's very exciting. And to work with the NBA and strategic investors over on the continent in Africa, it's not just a great investment, but you're also doing the right thing, spreading the game, sharing the game, and giving people on the continent the joy that basketball brings to everyone. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Jazz.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Mike Conley.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
Man misses. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Here's Hughes. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. 6 to shoot. Pascal can't hit. And here's Johnson. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Mike, congrats on the win. What's it like playing with a team that is this tied together?
I feel great, man. It's fun. It's fun to be around these guys. It's fun to play Jazz basketball when that ball moves and guys are so unselfish. And, you know, that's why I'm here. I love to be a part of it.
You can tell you're clicking on all cylinders.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And we'll see you next time.